Teaching is a natural thing. Holding it or just complain.
Good morning, or good evening, depending on where you're from.
This is, I don't care what you think.
I'm bitching.
I'm Curtis.
My name is Bianca. Today we want to start off with thanking all the ladies and the guys that are commenting and giving really nice positive
the five
responses.
The 5 people that are watching our show.
Hopefully it will start a
Thank
fire.
you. We like to thank you.
So we'd like to thank Bobby, Tammy, Edith, Els, James, and all the others that say
Thank you for watching our show.
Thank you very much from all over the world.
Hopefully we stay funny and we have stuff to talk about. We have a serious topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Rich people.
And poor people.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's not mix that up. Okay. So we were talking about how it's criminal that, you have rich people who have more money than they'll ever need. Not saying that they didn't deserve it, that they didn't
work hard for it.
But I'm saying, but when you walk down the street and you see this guy in a cardboard box digging out of the trash, I think you should think about, what could I do with my money?
Yeah.
Or do you say, look at that old dirty bum, he should have got a better education? I don't know. How do you you equate that?
What do you think rich people will say about poor people?
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah,
because I think poor people are like, man, they got too much and I'm sitting here on the street.
And we're not talking about people who got a little money. We're talking about rich people.
And really poor people.
Well, yeah.
You know the phenomenon that I seen, for instance, in Minneapolis during lunchtime? Then you seen the homeless people on the street in downtown Minneapolis.
Gathered together.
In
a little bunch.
And then you see especially in the wintertime, that's really terrible. And nobody does anything about it. And you see during lunch, you see all those rich people in suits, and mostly white people though, so that's the strange part in Minneapolis. The black people are the bums. No, they're white people too on the streets. But still, I mean that really hurts. That hurts me. You know that like there's such a difference, and the money is so divided.
Well, listen, it's
not divided. What am I saying?
Well, no, it's not balanced.
It's not balanced.
Well, if you look at our entire world, if you look at what's called the Western society, if you look at Europe, and you look at America, and then you look at any place that's warm,
yeah,
where there's black people, it's bad. It's the fact that they're not willing. I mean, Haiti is a good example of what went wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, here you go. Here's a country that got its independence 200 years ago from France, and then France somewhat put a secret embargo on them. It's the same thing they did with Cuba. I mean, it's kind of like a secret embargo. How could you be? I mean, that's ridiculous. And also, I want to know, where's the money?
But still, yeah, all those promises and all those billions of dollars, and where did it go? I mean, they're still living in tents.
Yeah,
and in New Orleans, it was worse because they didn't even come out.
They didn't even let them go back home.
There is so much money in the world. Look at Dubai, look at the States, and everywhere. I mean, there's so much money, and there's so much how do you say that? Poorness.
Yeah, but look at India.
Yeah.
Look at India. I said this. I said, you know what? I said, you know why God created mosquitoes in hair lice?
Why?
For rich people.
What's that? What's that?
No matter how rich you are, no matter how much money you have, you can get lice in your hair.
Yeah.
And and you can be itchy. And you can itch. You can go out. That's why, like when you go out and you go on your little yacht, and you go to the Caribbean somewhere and drinking your champagne, and that's why they got bigger mosquitoes out there, because you're richer. Get a little more blood.
They suck your blood, so they get richer, rich blood.
The thing is that I would like to see mankind be more generous with his brother or his sister. I think that we live in one planet, and there is no reason for hunger on this planet, and there's no reason for people to be living on the street unless they have mental problems or have a
Still,
need
they
to
don't
be
need
in
to live on the
be in
streets.
the Vietnam in the jungle or something like that. Some people like that,
Yeah.
but it's choice. But in reality, I said we, especially a country like America, or even a country like Holland, like Germany, like any of those major countries. I said there is no reason for us to be sitting around, especially government, watching people die,
No.
especially when in relationship to health, food, the basic needs, shelter. And I said it's criminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why we made prisons, to lock up those people who are in office. That's where they should be at.
And even in the way, okay, but if you have money, know what you have. Know how blessed you are, and know
Oh, well.
compared to people that are living on the
And stop
street.
bitching. Now, the rich people, you ain't got.
Yeah, no, you don't have anything to bitch about.
But we
then.
were thinking about doing an interview with rich people and see what they have to bitch about,
Oh, we
and
should
talk
really
to
do
poor
that.
people and see. So rich
Make
people
like a documentary.
write in and say, I can bitch if I want to. I got money, and my chauffeur is not driving right. He's driving too fast and wiggling the car, and that's right. And the cats are swimming in a big swimming pool. There's a cat here in the swimming pool. I had to wake up in the morning, and my toast is not done, and the egg is 2 minutes cooked. What kind of? I can bitch if I want to. So let the rich people bitch. What the poor people gonna say? I'm tired of living in this goddamn box. Eat my food out of the trash can. You better buy better. So rich people bitch and old people bitch, and let's see who bitch the best.
Old people. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I mean
rich people.
poor people.
Poor people.
Poor people.
and
Yeah,
rich people.
I still got the old people on my mind. Running
We're
over my
talking
leg.
about those old people
Running my leg
today.
over with those cards. Oh, my leg. Get out of the way, you whippersnapper. Okay, that's it for today. We just want to say hi to everybody who's supporting us, and I'm going to send this out as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
I got a bitch. Ding, 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 everybody. Ding, ding.